Welcome to another Slayer loot video featuring brutal black dragons. I'll be killing 1000 of these and discussing some info about the monster, my strategies and how much money you can make from them. So, brutal black dragons were added into the game in 2016 and can be found in the Catacombs of Kourend in Zaire. They are level 318 and attack with magic, melee and dragonfire, and they require level 77 Slayer to kill and are assigned as black dragons. Brutal black dragons are widely killed for their regular standard drops consisting of rune alcohols, dragon alcohols, runes and other valuable stack drops such as dragon dart tips. They do have a unique drop table, though nothing on here is technically a unique drop in its own right. Each kill is worth at minimum 2 black dragon hide pieces and 1 lot of dragon bones. And they also drop elite clue scrolls at a rate of 1 in 250, hard clues at a rate of 1 in 100, dark totem pieces and ancient shards, which all have their own uses of course. And finally, brutal black dragons do have a slim chance to drop the iconic draconic visage at a rate of 1 in 10,000. Brutal black dragons are killed with range mainly due to the way they attack. Their melee attacks tend to hit quite hard, but they will only use them if the character is in melee range, so you can safely protect from magic and range them in the distance provided you're drinking anti-fire, and you'll take 0 damage this way. I'd imagine you'd probably use a similar setup to rune dragons if meleeing them, so maybe full Justicia and a lance or full Bandos and a Slayer Helm if you're on task. They are a common monster that people like to ult on, and thus a setup providing a good balance of DPS and prayer bonus is what I use for the majority of my 1000 kills. I use the Twisted Bow with Amethyst arrows, which hits hard due to the high magic level of 250, and the Necklace of Anguish for those max hits. I used full crystal armor, which has similar stats to Black D'hide, but 7 extra prayer bonus for the full set. And since you don't take any damage, or you shouldn't take any damage, you won't use any charges on the armor. I also used the Ranging Cape, Ring of Suffering, or Imbued Ring of the Gods, and Devout Boots for even more prayer bonus. The majority of these kills were done off task, though on task would obviously swap out the Crystal Helm for the Imbued Slayer Helm. And the Dragon Hunter Crossbow is extremely effective here as well, so you can use that if you don't have a Twisted Bow. My inventory consisted of potions, a tiny bit of food and some other items. Took an anti-fire potion, prayer potion and a ranging potion and some runes for high level alchemy and a teleporter house and Camelot runes 2 in there. Also took a bone crusher necklace to crush the dragon bones dropped automatically, and that would restore 4 prayer points due to the catacombs effect, and that does extend trips slightly. Some food is necessary as the dragons might aggro you in melee range at some time, so as soon as you go down the ladder sometimes they'll hit you, or if you forget your anti-fire has expired, you can take some rapid damage that way. This setup would usually be enough for about 20 kills a trip. These monsters are very easy to kill and have no complicated mechanics. As I said, you can negate all damage with protection prayers, standing away and using anti-fire potions. To get there, I teleport to Lovakenge using the Book of the Dead and then take the short walk north to the Catacombs entrance, which is quicker than going to the Catacombs middle entrance at the centre of Kourend and walking. Set my quick prayer to protect from magic and preserve, drink a dose of anti-fire and ranging potions before descending. Upon going down, sometimes you'll take a melee hit from a nearby dragon, but you can move out of the range and settle in, turning on auto retaliate of course. From there it's very simple and you just have to be careful between kills whilst the dragons are still aggressive, which does stop after about 10 minutes. Obviously just keep an eye on your prayer and anti-fire, but otherwise it's very AFK and easy to do on the side of anything else. The Bone Crusher will give you some extra prayer per kill in exchange for the bones, so it's entirely up to you whether you want to bring it. If you want to use no prayer at all, that's possible too. Just bank when you have a full inventory or you're out of prayer points, recharge at the POH and go back with the Book of the Dead or Xeric's Talisman's teleports. I usually bring 1 prayer potion, and by that time my inventory would be full more or less anyway. Slayer tasks that you get assigned generally aren't very long, although you can extend them with the Bracelets of Slaughter and by purchasing the Black Dragon's extension from the Slayer Masters. With this set I was getting between 50 and 60 kills per hour, so the whole 1000 took around 20 hours to complete. My 1000 kills proved very profitable, with the total estimated loot being 22.2 mil, and that's not including the dragon bones, which had I looted all of, it would have added another 1.3 mil to the total loot. A bit sad how cheap they are these days. The total amount, the 1000 as I said, took roughly 20 hours, so I was making around 1 mil per hour killing brutal black dragons with this setup and using those supplies. No draconic visage unfortunately, and my hunt for that drop goes on, but some elite clues, totem pieces and ancient shards alongside all of that GP, so very nice. Brutal Blacks are a great AFK activity and you don't need to pay much attention other than between kills when they're aggressive, so you can essentially AFK for about a minute each kill. I might kill more of these in the future to farm some elite clues or totem pieces or even ancient shards, as well as keep going for that draconic visage drop. Thank you for watching. As always, hope you found the video interesting and I will see you in the next one.